Hello people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Maina Tess. Welcome and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to press the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Today, let's talk about basics of a goal and goal settings. So by now, most of the people have already set their goals, and being the second month of the year, most of the people have already made their vision boards. So like for me, I made my digital vision board on my phone. I'm yet to make the manual one, the one that we usually make, but I'm going to make it in my next video. So how do we organize our goals, or how do we set our goals? For a goal to be effective, or for it to be a good goal, for it to be an effective goal, number one, it has to be measurable. So when we talk about a goal being measurable, it has to be visible or tangible, or visible and tangible. So when you talk about a visible goal, maybe you want to construct a house or you want to buy a property. That's when you set that goal, that's a visible goal, because people are going to see it when you're constructing it, or people are going to see it after you own it. That is a visible goal. So the other thing is a tangible goal. So it can also be touched and it can be seen. So if you want to add value to your skills, or you want to maybe get a promotion, that's a visible goal, because people are going to see you move from maybe a sales person to a sales manager. That's a visible goal. People are going to see some changes in your life or some changes in your career. That's a visible goal. So when you're setting a goal, it has to be measurable. That is, it has to be visible and tangible. Number two, if you have to make a goal, or if your goal has to be effective, it has to be challenging. So you have to challenge yourself, so that each and every day you're going to work harder than what you are working for. So if you are having a goal like you want to start your own business, maybe you are employed, so you have to start working so hard so that you can start your own business and you can employ people who are going to be under you, so that you can be managing them. So you have to aim higher each and every day. You have to work extra hard for you to achieve that goal. We don't set goals so that we can sleep on them or just sit, relax comfortably. That makes sure that we don't attain them. So for us to attain our goals, we have to work extra hard. We have to challenge ourselves. Do that thing that you've never done, so that you can achieve. If you fail, you try again and again, and it is through that you can be able to achieve your goal. That is number two. Number three, it has to be achievable. So set a goal that is within your class. Like for instance, you cannot set a goal. Maybe you are an average person. Let's talk of you being an average person. An average person means you're going to get or your finances are average. You don't have that large amount of money, or you don't have much money like some other people do. So what you do, you cannot set a goal of buying a ship or an aeroplane, and maybe you have never even afforded to buy a car. So it has to be achievable. Set a goal that is within your class, something that you know, if I work extra hard or I work smart, I can really achieve that. So the goal has to be achievable. Don't go for goals that you're going to postpone for very many years before you achieve them. It is, you set the goals that you can achieve, so that in the next time or in the next round you can aim higher and go for a higher goal, or a goal that is going to be above whatever you already achieved. That is number 3. The other one is time bound. A goal, that is now point number 4, it is time bound. A goal has to have a deadline. So imagine of a situation where people are supposed, or people who go for games, you find that people are playing rugby, and this rugby does not have a time frame. So you can they can be playing rugby for the rest of their lives there without any time frame. What makes the game to be so interesting is the time frame, because we look at how they are challenging, the teams are challenging each other in a given time span, and within that time span or time frame, we can be able to assess and get a winner out of that. So the same thing happens to a goal. If you're setting a goal, it has to be time bound. Within this time, set that time frame. Within this time, I will have achieved this. If I not have achieved, look at what made you not to achieve the goal, and try again and do it in the best way, or in a smarter way than you did or than you tried. So it has to have a deadline. A goal needs to have a deadline. And lastly, it has to be shared, especially when you're talking about partnership goals. So maybe you have a family goal, so you have some, or you have a business goal where you have some partners in your business. So they also have to know about the goal itself, so that when you're working, everybody is going to be working towards the goal, or towards doing everything and taking measures that can help each and every person to achieve the goal in the required time frame. So if it's a partnership, or a family goal, so everybody has to know that we are working in this direction. And it's also good to divide some things or some tasks, so that everybody is going to work smart and work towards the goal. Those are the 5 basics of a goal setting. And just to add some 2 more points or additional, write a goal down. A goal is well achieved when it is written down. So you should have a notebook, a special notebook, and a pen that you write your goals down. It is good when you write them. It's not bad when you're having them in your digital platforms, like you have the digital goals written down in maybe using your phone or something. It's good, but once they're written down, or once we have them written down, it really gives you motivation. And you can also go back on that book and check what goals you had written down, which one you are working on this time, which is the next one, and what is the time frame that you're supposed you're supposed to complete the goal. It really works well, especially when you have the shared goals, when you're sharing the goals with your partners. So for instance, you're having some family goals. It should include what is supposed to be done, how it is supposed to be done, by whom, or who is supposed to do that task, or who is supposed to work on that goal effectively, and the time frame. When are we supposed to be done with that goal? So when written down and given the small categories of what, how, whom is supposed to do it, and the time frame, it makes it easier for everyone to know his or her own part, or the part that one is playing in goal settings and goal achieving, or helping a family to achieve a goal, or the partners in business to achieve the goal. So the other point is, once you're done with your goals, or once you achieve your goals, it is good to reward yourself. You have really worked so hard on them, you have worked smart, you have worked extra hours for you to achieve these goals. So it is really good for you to reward yourself with the best thing ever you can afford to achieve yourself, or something that you really needed. This motivates you to go for more better goals, or to aim more higher. That's all about goal settings. And some goals, these goals can also be categorized into daily goals. So we have daily goals, weekly goals, which also can be called the short-term goals. Those ones are the ones that you set for yourselves, and you say that before the end of the day or the end of the week, I will have achieved this and this. Write them down, and then after the end of the week or the end of the day, you go back to your book and check whether you achieved them and why you didn't achieve whatever you didn't achieve. Then we have the long-term goals. So those ones can also you can have things like career goals. These are going to take some time. Retirement goals, family goals, and more other goals. That's all about goal setting and the effectiveness of having some goals in life. See you when you see me in my next video. Bye.